This is Grand Admiral Thrawn, and if you are listening to this podcast, you have excellent taste in art.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another week of our fun watch party for Maul Shadowlord. This time, episodes 7 and 8. We got some special people here today. Obviously, we have our usual JT Lovecraft making weird faces in his camera as usual.
Woot woot.
Woot woot. We have it's not
Birthday
Empress
boy.
Summer, it's yes, birthday boy. Shout out to JT. Birthday today. Everyone sing happy birthday in the chat. Happy birthday. All right. And then we got Empress Amidala, who is, Zabrak today. Look at her go. Yo. Special guest today, we have Twin Sons Hermit, Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi himself. You are my brother, Anakin. And then we've got Pop the Bounty Collector, a legend in the house tonight. What is up?
What's going on, everybody?
And then later on, we should be joined by Battle Poppy and also Bryant Collectibles. So it's going to be a fun night tonight, you guys. As usual, get into the Disney Plus, go past the Disney logo, and then go pause it and go back 10 seconds. So you should have, I believe, 25 minutes and 19 seconds for this first episode of Maul tonight. So,
You putting the timer up?
oh yes, good
Keep
call.
you on your toes. That's why you
Good
keep me
call.
around.
This is true. This is true.
2519.
2519. Yep.
Whoa, that's really weird of you to share the beginning four numbers of your credit card information.
Right.
Yeah,
That is
The last
really
four
weird.
of my social.
Out of curiosity, what are like the next four? Wait, let me.
And then, out of further curiosity, what is your
What
favorite
street did
color
you
and
grow up on?
your mom's maiden name?
First pet?
Asking for a friend.
Yeah,
See, he's got it. He's got it. Yeah.
Y'all are trying.
No
to
self-incrimination
dox me
here.
right now.
we are. That's exactly what we're trying to do right now. How'd you know?
What? I got some spidey senses.
What?
Oops.
Okay, so just disclaimer to everybody: there is a tornado in the area, kind of. So
Same here.
if I cut out or you hear sirens, that's what's going on. We're fine.
Yeah, I'm under. I was under tornado watch. Now it's tornado warning.
Oh, fun.
Ooh.
I was gonna say the show is starting to convert you into an evil version of yourself. So I would just say it's like natural selection at this point. It's like the wills are like, too much dark side. Yeah, we gotta
No, I'm
True.
calling it to me. Is
send
what
a
it
little tornado.
is. Said,
She
"Come
wants-
here."
Yeah. All right, guys. All right, is everyone ready to go?
Let's do it.
I'm good.
All right. We'll begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play. Shout out, BP. And here we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Call to oblivion. Dang. I know we already said it, but I love the animation on this.
I realized it in the last scene. It felt really painted. I loved it.
Yeah.
I can't get that voice out of my head. Isn't that the
We
Allstate
in
guy?
good hands.
Yep.
Yes.
Are you in good hands?
It's too good.
I have to look up Lawson's voice actor because I think he voices something else in Star Wars too.
That's the B grade Ezra.
Say it, Empress. Say it.
No.
No, remember it's shiny imp.
Impy!
Imp.
Shiny! My best friend.
Ding.
Did bro just hung up on him?
Yeah, he just hung up on him.
He thinks he's Batman.
You're not that guy, Bell. You're not that guy.
Man, what do you think? You're Rex or Cody? Get out of here.
He's like that annoying kid on Polar Express. Thinks he has
Yes.
power, but he's just another one of the guys.
100%.
Oh,
Hey, did you guys hear what I got for Christmas?
Yep.
You do that too well, dude.
He's so cute.
Oh,
Ooh.
Do you truly believe that you are ready to
I think I hear somebody's TV.
I wonder if that's Mr. Pop. You need some headphones, Pop?
We do not negotiate with terrorists.
Yes, we do.
Okay, fine, if you insist.
Yo. There it is again.
He's like every boyfriend that likes to see his girlfriend mad. I swear. He's always trying to make her mad.
I mean,
Trying to bring the
that's
dark
basically
side.
his whole goal with this, just to make her mad. And
Die, Imperial scum. That's awesome. What a shot. I like that close up.
That's my man.
Devin, just give in. Give in to your hate.
dang.
Man.
How does he know exactly where to look? Like he knows exactly where she is all the time.
Feels so good to see gunships, man.
Right? That sound, that one when that one went down, it sounded like in Attack of the Clones when they're all flying in and that one got hit.
Wow.
Yo.
That's how another schism of Mandalore happens, right there.
Yep.
What I do with my cut is my business. Really?
Still got the coffee cup. I love it. Maybe Two Boots is starting to see what Lawson meant.
Don't talk to my two boots like that.
I hope he dies.
See, now look what you guys did. You made Empress cry. Way to go.
Not my two boots.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Who put this in my pocket?
Whoa. How'd that get here? Oh.
Don't be suspicious.
Right, because that's gonna.
Don't be
Don't be
suspicious.
It's like when you get caught in your phone with your phone in class.
Yep.
Like, he's gonna hear it still. He's such a precious baby.
Man, I love the sound of those gunships.
Oh
Ooh,
snap!
that's cool. I don't think he
What if
was
you-
gonna wait.
What if he just got crushed? That's how he dies.
I don't think Icarus cares about him.
Ooh.
Ooh,
No.
I like the little growl.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Ooh.
I mean.
Oh,
Yo.
Nice.
Battlefront
Wow,
2
that was
reference.
cool.
Oh, wow.
That was the reason why Maul was always my favorite to play in Battlefront.
Oh,
When they fixed the saber throw, because before it didn't hit anyone. It was vertical.
Yes, that's true.
Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh.
oh,
That is awesome.
man. No, not the gunships.
That was so cute.
Uh-oh.
Hello, peekaboo. Got him.
Oh,
Oh my!
that
that
knee's
right
giving
knee.
out. Not the same as it used to be.
I'm not old. I just noticed those Kopesh, like, kukri blades he's got on his back. Those are sick.
No. Ah, we knew it. We knew this was gonna happen.
Scumbags.
I mean, are we surprised?
And goodbye.
Oh, karma.
Karma's a bitch.
No. Bruh.
No! He better not get Icarus
What?
from the line. If he gets Icarus, I'm done. All right, Icarus is alive for now.
Yo, Darth 5, Orlando, welcome in.
Hello.
Yeah, this is really good.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh my god.
We are on episode 7 right now. Just finished episode 7.
Hello?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
The Emperor wants you dead. Likewise.
Likewise.
Wow.
Bury me, bury me. Ah, yeah.
That was another banger.
Yo, this is crazy. Darth Fives. Don't say anything. We don't. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see here.
Is that like
Alright.
the shortest episode so far?
No. The last week, I think episode 5 was shorter. This one's got 28 minutes on it. 28 minutes. The creeping fear, which I saw a fun little teaser thing about the creeping fear. I think it was from Commander Jesse. That was actually the running title for George Lucas's sequel, first movie sequel that he wanted to do with Darth Maul, called The Creeping Fear.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
Orlando says, "Hey guys, watching this live stream at school right now. I watched them when they came out last night, but can't sign on to Disney at school." That's all right. We'll
L school.
yeah, right.
Won't let you
Do the
watch
same-
Maul.
Stay in school.
We'll just go right into the next episode, guys. Go ahead, get past the Disney stuff, and then go pause it and go back 10 seconds. And then we'll get started right away. Speaking of fun of the Maul Shadow Lord show, Rebel ScumCon just announced today that
I
the gal who voices Devin will be there this year. So super excited for that.
I'm geeking out.
Right?
They
I
got
know.
they got the Maul Shadow Lord cast coming to Fan Expo Canada too, close to where I am.
Oh heck yeah.
They have Sam Witwer, David Collins, and Matthew Wood.
Yo. Sick.
Nice. All right, so I'm so used. So what do? You skip the recap?
Nope. So play it when you start the episode. Play it so it gets past the Disney logo. Let it play
Okay.
for about 3 or 4 seconds, then pause it, and then
Past
hit
the
the
Disney
back.
logo.
Yep. Right at the
Wait,
beginning
hold
when you
on,
first play the
mine-
episode.
I have to reload mine. Hold on.
Let it play for 3 or 4 seconds, and then pause it, and then hit
Because
that
right now I
back.
see Lucasfilms.
Okay, then pause it and then hit back 10 seconds,
Okay. All
and then
right, cool.
it'll get you. It should be 28:18, I believe.
Yep.
Hold on.
Orlando Dove says, "Have we ever seen 3 saber staffs fight?" Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in Rebels,
Ooh.
in Malachor, right, when they're all like flying away, I guess because they're scared. They're like, "The shit."
Ah, yes.
Yeah, the
Yes.
spitting fly thing. Yeah.
I think
This
that was was that the first time we ever seen dual blade fly, right? That was the first time in
Yeah.
Rebels.
oh yeah. Is
Darth Fives, put what your far-fetched theory is for the 11th and first brother.
okay, not Merrick, but the other one that's helping him fight. Is that the one that Ahsoka ends up killing?
The crow. Yeah.
Yes.
The crow? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
and she
Okay.
chops him so fast. It makes his character not intimidating to me because seeing how she slices and dices him with no effort, I'm just like, "Eh."
Empress,
Yeah.
you and me. You and me. We at this point we only have to take it in stride with just what cool ore farming they're gonna show us. Because we know the point it's gonna build up to is that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But do you take it as Ahsoka's just that girl?
Well,
Yeah,
she
she's
is
just
that
that good.
girl, but
Yeah.
like, I mean, come on. She hadn't, been training in years, and we could have had at least a little bit of a fight, not just,
Yeah.
saying.
I was kind of expecting Vario to jump on the spy bot shiny impy droid
Yes,
like in
yes.
Men in Black
yeah.
2.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Says 11th brother the crow. He has Kylo's saber sound, so now I'm going to have to add that to my V2 sound font bundle. Maul's knee injury is wild too. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's getting old.
Okay, hear me out on this. Even with his knee not giving him problems, I don't think he wins that fight. Straight up.
Really?
Not like all other circumstances from that fight stay the same, except his knee is fine. I still don't think he wins it.
You still think he has to bring down the roof?
I still think he brings down the roof or gets cornered or something. I think it would have been a lot closer.
Yeah.
I just think that with the two of them,
I
think will be
disagree,
interesting.
but I think it's for exposition wise.
What I think will be interesting to see is if Maul in this instance does get away, right, and is able to kind of like fix himself a little bit. If we see that fight again, but with Devin on his side, how it changes.
Yeah,
I thought that she was gonna show up.
Yeah. What's up,
She's
BB?
gonna show up and try to help him out.
Hello.
But are we saying that Maul's lightsaber skills are not that up to par? Do you feel like he cannot handle two?
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, we haven't really seen him get tested until just now. Every time he's had the lightsaber, he's just been the mindset of I am so much better than you. This is beneath me. This is the first time it looked like he was actually trying.
That thing was working.
And I mean, he held his own, and his leg did give him problems, but like, I don't know. I also think it was really interesting. This is the first time that I noticed it. That this is like Maul getting actually angry in this show. Like when he was talking to Devin earlier in the episode, and then with the mercenaries. Like it wasn't like at the calm, cool, collected, calculated vibe he's had. He was genuinely seemed upset at something.
Yeah.
Which is cool to see.
Well, because I think he knows because that power is slipping between his fingers. You know, he's walking in the tunnel and he knows Devin's talking smack about him, like, don't trust this guy. He's thinking his head like, dude, I'm trying so hard to convince this chick just to join me, man. And she's saying stuff like that. I got a lot of work to put in. And then he's got the super commandos like wanting to faction away from him. He's dealing with that stress. So like where he once was many at the start of the series, he's slowly losing it again.
Yeah.
Rightfully so to be angry.
Oh, absolutely. I just think it's really cool to see him actually get upset again. We get peaks at the older Maul where he's just angry.
Yep.
It's like when a sibling beats you in like checkers or some sort of board game, and they're just better at you, but you can't understand why. I'm saying checkers because it's self-trauma, because my sister did beat me in checkers when I was younger, and it really kind of pissed me off, and I'm holding on to a grudge. Anyways, but it's like at this point, he's also angry too because Palpatine is not even the one anymore that's fighting him to take that power away from him. He's sending his cronies, you know, to random Inquisitors. He's like, this is how I'm viewed. I'm not a threat at all anymore.
He's not worth the Emperor's time.
Yeah. Yep.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Slap in the face.
BP, what was your? I'm sure, obviously, like you watched it last night when it came out. What were your thoughts about episode 7?
Oh, I haven't seen any of it yet.
What?
Oops.
Yeah, no.
We're on 8.
We're about to hit 8. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, no, you're good. I pretty much know what happens.
Okay.
I've skimmed through it. You know what I mean?
Okay. So yeah, just go ahead, get through the Disney logo, and then pause it once you get to the Lucasfilm. Go back 10 seconds, and that's where we'll start.
2818.
2818.
Okay.
Is everyone set up, ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right. Empress, you said yes or no?
Yes.
Sorry. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. We will start once again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play.
Nice.
I need that.
I love you,
Yeah, I
BP.
need
You're a
I
bad
need that
influence,
too.
but I love you.
Love you more.
That's my favorite flavor too.
Mine's the ultra peachy keen.
It's the only flavor.
Impy shiny.
Took down that probe droid with such
Yeah, he
ferocity.
did.
dude.
Two weeks.
Oh, that scene with that two boots and he keeps calling him. I knew what scene it reminded me of when Anakin's trying to call R2 and he like throws it in Revenge of the Sith, throws it in them, and it like keeps going. And it's like R2, can you hear me? You know,
That's Obi-Wan. He's like,
That's Obi-Wan,
activate
yeah.
elevator
Yeah.
31174.
yeah, and he like throws it inside of his body, and
Are
it's
those
just like
the actual numbers?
Yes.
yeah, 31174. Yep.
And the super battle droids are like,
Wow.
What that? That nothing. Get to work.
I really like his angry like scream growl. I'm loving that.
Yo,
whoa,
what the
My
heck?
gosh!
it's treason then.
Whoa!
That was cool.
Dude, where are they, man? This looks like King Kong.
I'm no kid fight. So cute.
Uh-oh. Dick.
BP aura farming in the dark again.
Poor Icarus.
What was he holding there? I didn't see that. Was it like a knife or something?
I don't. Maybe it's something
It's
from
like a
his
little
brother.
like kunai throwing knife thingy. Almost.
No, no, no.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
He's having a Gollum moment.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
He also he kind of screamed in pain, when he got hit like that, even though it's still like,
Oh. Oh.
That scream, dang.
You know what I think it was too is Icarus seeing his other Zabrak brother dying reminds him of how Savage was taken away from him.
Yeah.
Mm.
So sad.
It's like poetry; it rhymes.
Made Empress cry again. Good job.
What the hell, man? 2 for 2.
Mm. Oh.
Yeah, just not intimidated.
Burberry.
Dog, just tell her your son's captured.
Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't.
Not that
say
you're going out and getting
Right.
a bite to eat.
Right.
Not just wasting time here.
With the coffee mug, what's going on, man? Huh?
He's like, shut up. Yada yada protocol. Jawa juice cap. Oh my god.
Chicken Walker. You're in good hands.
I wonder if something happens where Daki turns, gives the thing to Devin, and says, "Go." You know.
Yeah,
Mm.
probably.
And
I mean,
that's
this
where-
dude's
that's
gonna
how
die.
Daki
We know
dies.
he's gonna die.
That's how Daki dies, because the main Inquisitor is there. I bet the main Inquisitor kills Daki.
Look at him sneaking around.
Oops, over here. Save some of y'all.
Oh, that's sick. Ew.
Mm.
Yo. Yo.
Mm.
Oh, before the trade happened. Bro, blame Talzin for that.
Yo.
This is just like the comics, man. Oh!
Oh.
Yo!
That's sick.
What?
What's up here? That's
Obi with the
hard.
green saber is crazy.
Unhinged arachnid Maul.
Damn.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
There it is.
No, I love that.
That was so cool. Oh, that was so good.
Got me right in the feels.
My eyes are watering, man. What's going on? What's going on with me, dude?
When you heard the Phantom Menace sound there and then Kenobi? Oh,
Dude,
that
laser
whole
gates were
thing.
opening.
Yeah, that's when they were opening, yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
he's a big boy. That was
Yep.
so cool. She said, "I'm that girl."
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love him.
Oh.
Two boots. This is
Two
not
boots.
the good call.
Well, that's gonna end well.
Did you see that dodge? That was so quick.
Mm-hmm.
Two boots not following protocol. Let's go.
Two boots scooting.
Papa.
Do you think Two Boots is gonna make it out of this? Oh.
Oh, droids have feelings.
I don't think that Bill's gonna be.
Well, I mean, at this point,
I think everyone's just going with
Ain't
at this
happening.
point.
yeah. Ooh. Dang.
Getting a little hairy.
Oh. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
my god. That is sick.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
god.
awesome.
Cyberpunk moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pod racing.
A little E EDO.
As they're blasting house music. Jeez.
Oh.
Dude, make this a ride at a Disney park or something.
With the music in the background too.
Oh yeah, a ride of this? Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Yeah, dude, a ride like this with the music and everything, let's do it. Same scream in Endor with the
I didn't think we'd get two cool chase scenes this season.
Book of Boba Fett's like, have some Vespas.
He looks so beautiful.
What?
Look at his coloring. It looks so cool.
Mm. If this animation doesn't win any awards, I swear.
right?
Big Vex. Oh my god, is this reparenting inner child right now?
Mm.
Okay, that was probably my favorite part of this whole episode.
I want to let him do this to anyone else. I mean, you think he did?
Yeah, growl.
New quest
Oh.
accepted.
Yeah.
Right? That's funny.
Oh, shit.
Impy.
All right.
Red Shadow Daddy.
Touch me. Mhm. Mhm.
I'm guessing Kettle or meant something.
Sold him out.
Oh. Damn.
Well, the Inquisitor's gonna kill her.
She's got some balls for that. Good for her.
You just throw him out the window.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay.
He's too conniving for somebody at the bottom of the food chain.
Right?
Yeah.
Yo.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Kira.
Okay.
that shot.
Ooh. All right.
Wow.
Already.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
That's.
Wow. That was
Orlando,
cool.
Orlando, it's Scratchy Face from Solo Dryden Boss. Yes. Paul Bettany. Scarface guy. Which, speaking of Solo, that chase scene with the EDM music playing in the background, that
Yeah.
reminds
That was
me of
good.
Solo
Yeah.
when they're on Corellia.
That was so good. Guys, what'd you think? Initial thoughts?
Yeah, that's my best. That's the best episode in my opinion. My favorite.
I think it just goes to my first impressions is that this is like if HBO made an animated series.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This
Yep.
is very
Yeah.
epic, cinematic, well shot, well written.
That was a good
Darker-
episode. Both of
darker
them
than
were.
everything they've done. Yeah.
That scene, my favorite scene so far is that scene where it's like the desert storm and he's seeing all those things like that. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that was
Same
so
here.
well done.
That's my favorite for that little collection of scenes right there. You know, some of the ones that he was like reliving because his life was kind of flashing before his eyes in a way. You know,
Yep.
like getting the Kenobi slice and him as Spider Legs Maul was a cool little fan service thing. But holy balls, Batman, fan service when it comes to young Maul being taken by Sidious.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't express how much that is the vibe for specific comic books. Like that made me even tear up at one point. I'm like, wow, dude, the normies are gonna get it. And that's so cool. That is so cool, man.
There's so many little like nuances that feels like they're just shitting on some of like the mistakes they've made in the past, like better chase scenes. A lot of the Book of Boba
Yep.
Fett like flashbacks to him being a child were complete ass, versus his 10-second flashback was probably better written than 90% of the last
Yep.
few years of what we gotten. So it's a pretty interesting show. I don't know. It's in a league of its own. I don't know. I want to see what the next 2 episodes bring to really give it like a real, not
Yeah.
rating, but I guess thoughts on it. But so far, this shit's insane.
It's
It is.
because it doesn't feel like it's slacking in any way because it's all progressive towards the plot. Nothing feels like filler because it's all adding towards character development and the actual story itself. I could totally see a season 2 of this without a
100%.
shadow of a doubt.
There has to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you got to think about most animated series are 24 episodes, like
Yeah.
16 episodes.
Yeah.
This is 8.
10. Yeah.
Is it 10?
Dude, season
Yeah.
2 was like in a works announcement before the first episodes even dropped.
Yeah.
Like they knew they were cooking with something when they were like, "Wow, we just made this. Okay, yeah, people are gonna love that." And
Yeah,
we are.
100%. Yeah, this is insane, dude. Like, oh, so good. I love the little like callbacks too to different things. We had the gunship sounds, the gunships going down. That was cool. Like I said, it dawned on me that whole 2 boots with the clicker and being called reminded of that Revenge of the Sith scene where Obi-Wan's trying to call R2 and then R2 like throws it inside of himself and you hear it muffled or whatever. Like that was pretty funny. There's just a lot of fun little itty bitty callbacks. Even when the one of the speeder bikes like hits and goes flying into the ship, like there was a scream there, and it was the exact scream that was used in Return of the Jedi when
The scout trooper hits the tree.
he hits the tree. He like looks back and then he looks forward and it's like that's the same exact scream. Like there's some cool callbacks to different things throughout Star Wars in that. I really enjoyed that.
I think that it's like a callback in the way how Deadpool and Wolverine kind of do callbacks, like they give you the nostalgia bits with giving us, remember this character, they're reprising their role, but it doesn't feel like in your face. It definitely feels like tasteful. It's like, yeah, I remember that moment. Anyways, where's the next piece of candy you're going to give me? Sick. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Dude, young Savage, man.
Dude, that was wild.
I'm a little bummed they didn't show Talzin because that was an exchange between Sidious and Talzin. But dude, that was so cool, man.
So good.
So Son of Dathomir too, like leading up into like that mist arc that we would have got.
Yeah. Twin Sons, what are you thinking after those 2 episodes?
I love the deterioration that Maul went through in those scenes where we saw him, like the ones we were just talking about, with all the flashbacks and him seeing his life like flash before his eyes. He's losing it. Like he had such a firm grip. I know we mentioned this a little bit earlier. He had such a firm grip and such a solid plan on things, and things are starting to slip through the cracks. And now he's like on the edge of just losing it, or at least was right there. I think we'll get a bit more refined, cool, calm, and collected Maul in the last 2 episodes with a hint of his rage here and there. But I love seeing him just so angry and driven by hate and revenge. That is I really enjoy seeing that version of Maul. So I thought that was really cool. I watched with subtitles on, so before the laugh like happened, the subtitles showed it was like Darth Sidious laugh or whatever, and I got chills immediately. Like before I could really recognize the voice, and I was like, oh, this is what we're about to get.
Oh
like,
shoot,
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
That is so cool. Yeah, this show is like BP said, like it's just bringing, I love the dark grittiness of it. There were so many scenes where like they showed the city landscape. They showed like different background pieces and it looked like it was like painted. And it like I love the animation style of this. I can't get enough of it. I really like it a lot. And it just, I don't know. It's in a league of its own. It really is.
It really adds to the show as a whole. I feel like, I know we've talked about this before, and it's definitely a hot topic for the show, but there's other shows that I would say the animation is good or the animation isn't great, either from a stylistic standpoint or whatever. But this is one of the few shows that I feel like I can say adds something to the story.
Yeah.
Because of the grittiness and the artistic design behind it. I feel like this is one of the few that's like, it really feels intentional.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm thinking we're going to get a situation kind of like in Clone Wars Season 7 when they're in the Jedi communications room in that big hologram table. You see the exact shot from Revenge of the Sith where Mace Windu's like, I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. But you see it from the perspective of the characters in the hologram in Revenge of the Sith. I think we're going to get that because he mentioned Dryden Voss wants to see you. I wonder if he's going to get on call with Kira and he's going to don like a necklace or something.
We have work to do. Yeah.
You and I will be working much more closely from now on.
Yes.
Hologram.
Yes.
Be cool.
That would be so cool. Yeah, to connect those things like that. That would be so cool.
I love that too with Clone Wars Season 7, how when Order 66 happens through Ahsoka's perspective, she can hear the office arrest play out from Revenge of the Sith. So I love those little like duality timestamp moments in different media, because it's like we see this in live action, but to also get the same story moment in a different perspective, but it's an animation. It feels like surreal, It's like a meta kind of environment.
Yeah. Empress, what are your thoughts?
I have so many thoughts. This episode was so gripping. Like I think we kind of touched on him having those flashbacks, and you kind of can put yourself in his shoes a little bit more. I think this episode, I don't think he's gonna go back to the refined calm, cool, collected Maul. I think he had that, and now he, as we talked about, he kind of devolved. But I think now you're going to just see calculated rage. Like it's still going to be completely let loose. It's just, I think, going to be a little bit more lethal and not so doesn't make him fall apart kind of thing. Yeah, but I think it's let loose. We're going to keep seeing it. This episode was just very gripping, emotional. It was really cool to see all the flashbacks. And like I said earlier in the moment, when he was looking at the reflection in the water, that was so cool. That was definitely my favorite.
Yeah. Absolutely. Django says, welcome in, Django. The chase scene was my
Hi.
favorite part. Kay Wilson. Oh my God. Pop, what about you? What are your thoughts on those 2 episodes?
So what stood out to me the most is like the emotion he's going through, but I feel like it's either a boyfriend or a girlfriend that's been betrayed, that's been cheated on, that's been left,
He's a
and
crazy
that
ex.
they might be moving on to another relationship,
I'm
but
gonna key your car.
they can't let it go. They can't
Yeah.
let that go because it's such a. I mean, being betrayed, being cheated on, being used as a puppet. Like, yes, you can move on in life and have bigger and better things, but that's always gonna be with you. That
Yeah.
betrayal is something that's gonna stick with you, and that's what sticks with Maul, and that's what messes with his brains. I mean, let's be honest, Maul's a badass, right?
Yep.
And you would think like, you know what, I'm gonna brush this off. I'm gonna move forward, but he has emotions just like us, and as human beings, like we can people that watch this animated show can relate to him because he's been through something so tragic that even though he has his own squad, he's trying to convince Devin to be with him. He's still triggered with all the stuff that happened in the past. Being
Yeah.
used is terrible.
Yep. 100%. Orlando says those flashbacks were intense. His hate for Sidious fueled his way forward.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
I said new
Yeah.
side quest activated. You can see the moment the revenge and his like objective shifted.
The
The
look
first
in
time,
his eyes.
yeah, the first time he was kind of like on the ground. He's like, I hate you. I hate you. He's talking to himself. Then he does all the flashes and stuff, and then he was like, you took this from me. And then he does it again, a little bit of consolidation, with himself, and then he's like, okay,
Yeah.
game
And the
on.
simple fact that he
Game on.
says like, I'm not gonna let you do this again.
Yeah, he has a
100%.
reason, like another reason, as if he needed another. But
Well, indirectly
Plus-
too, because it was Sidious's fault that Dooku was also under his wing because he did that to Dooku. Dooku did that to Savage and Asajj Ventress.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Guys, we
You know
got
how they say that like anger is just masking sadness. I just thought about how you were going through that he was started out angry and then he had his flashbacks and he was really sad. He kind of had that full circle moment of working through his anger, seeing like the hurt that he's experienced and then deciding to move forward with
Yeah.
that.
guys, we have a special guest in house right now, Mr. Bryant Collectibles. What's up, dude?
What's up, guys? What's
What's
up,
going
BP?
on?
What's up, Pop? What's up, everybody?
Yo,
Hello.
BP, wake up, bro.
wake
I
me
love
up.
It's
Right.
shit.
You've been staying. I know you've been busy, but you've been staying up to date with these episodes and everything.
No, don't spoil it. I'm gonna watch them tomorrow
Okay.
morning. I mean, I don't care.
you
I
gotta
don't
get
care.
out of here, then, man. I
Yeah,
don't know
we're
what
gonna
you-
be spoiler
I don't
alerts. Like,
care. Yeah, I don't care.
He's-
Okay.
I don't mind. I don't
Okay.
mind.
Sick.
You're in for a treat when you watch
Yeah,
these 2 newest episodes. for
I
sure.
mean,
Yeah.
I've seen people post it. I was like, shit. All right.
Yeah, they're so good.
Somebody ban Django.
Yeah, right.
The one
Don't
thing
worry,
I can say
Jonathan. I already
about
got it. I already
this
got it.
entire series or season so far is the lightsaber battles, man. You know,
Mhm.
usually we get maybe 1 to 2 good lightsaber battles that we talk about Clone Wars like one season, you talk about Rebels one season, but it feels like this is the 8th episode and I think there's been like 5 lightsaber battles
Yep.
in 8. That's amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. So good.
While we were talking about the flashback points too, I've noticed this when we were going over a lot of the different things that we've seen in that. The shot where it basically replays Savage, get like that. There's like that red. There's like a red tint over everything. And I've noticed in the newer Star Wars comics, they've been doing this a lot within the stories. Even with comic books, I really don't care about too much. They're just all right stories. They still have these like moments where they show a pivotal point of a character reflecting on a past thing that happened. So, for example, in the Vader comics, Vader will have a red tinted flashback with him talking to Shmi on Tatooine, regarding the story, him just reminiscing,
Yeah.
and that red hue, it's like a pivotal flashback filter moment.
Yahweh cosplays. Appreciate you being in here, man. It says, I feel like this is the moment where he adopts that formerly Darth, now just Maul ideology, letting go of that part of his past, embracing who he has become.
The Phoenix.
Snaps for that.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Wants to know if we think that Devin will become the Darth Talon.
It's surely setting up for it.
Yeah.
But I'm still holding out for what I said, what I've been saying from the beginning. Like, I would love to see it be a misdirect.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
Yeah.
cool, just like a pull the rug out from everyone who's like, I know this character that hasn't been in any.
It's almost too obvious, right?
Yeah, right. I would love to see it either way. If she is or if she isn't, I think it could be. I think it'd be done very well.
Either way, agreed too, because like they could recycle that character Darth Talon and make this the new Darth Talon, right? That's like the new ideal. But I also kind of don't want to see it because Darth Talon in the Legacy EU era is already a badass character. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Django, I know you couldn't be here for the episodes, but you said you did see it. What are your thoughts on the 2 episodes? Welcome in.
Real quick, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, hi. How y'all doing?
Hello.
So I don't know. My personal take, I liked the episodes. I just because I didn't get a chance to watch it with you guys. I knew I was going to be gone. I'm currently in Cleveland. So I went ahead and watched them like right as they came out. And first reaction, I thought they were fun. I thought they were really cool. There was definitely moments I was like, oh my gosh, that's I was smiling, I was having a good time. But there was a couple things I wasn't too pleased with. You don't care about spoilers, right?
Go for it.
Okay.
That's like the whole point.
Can I show you?
I don't care.
I'm in here with Keegan, and he's not seen the episodes yet.
I know.
Keegan, what are you doing, man?
Give him the bathroom or something.
Go in the bathroom. Lock yourself in there. Go watch him, dude. What are you doing on the bed there?
Listen.
But
Listen,
yeah, so
Linda.
I saw him. I saw him, and I was like, where was I going with all that?
You didn't love them.
No.
I liked them. I thought they were fun, but I would rate. There was a couple things I had. I was just a little confused with. I would rate this more like maybe a 7 out of 10 rather than like every episode so far for me has been like a 9 out of 10. So this one's these 2 are a little bit lower, specifically for the reason that, sorry, Keegan, Maul loses, the fight. And I was like, okay, I can see that as setup. I get it, but it also doesn't make sense to me considering the fact that you watch Rebels and he's an old man at that point and he's fighting multiple Inquisitors, yet he's actually excited to do it. And yet then he loses to these 2. Like, I get it. His leg was bugging out, but like, it's still like he should have, I don't know. He should have just folded them with the Force. Like the power level that this man is at compared to these Inquisitors, it just didn't make sense to me. Like the fact that he lost, I don't think it should have happened.
You
Again,
think it
for
was
build
more
up, it makes sense.
psychological?
For the sake of like the show, for the sake of the story and the build up, it makes sense.
Thank
But
you,
at the same
Paula.
time, I think it for Star Wars it should make sense all the way through. Like they shouldn't change that fact just for the sake of story. Like it's Maul. He's the most broken character we've seen. He should take these guys out easy. But the other thing was, all the visions he was having afterwards. Thought that was really cool. But the thing that confused me, another reason why I didn't really care for this part was I thought it was cool seeing the flashbacks, seeing him, see these visions. But why did we see the Emperor kind of like, hey, come with me, rather than just taking him? And he was also a kid. he was like kind of grown up in the comics and you know the stuff before this episode. All the time we've known the Emperor to take him when he was like a baby. You know, like he
Well,
took him
no,
from Mother Talzin. He's not been a kid. Like I don't see how. Like so they must have just retconned that, which I was like, okay. I mean, for the sake of the story, I get it, but it's just like, I don't know. It's not a huge retcon. It's nothing crazy. It's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's my take on it so far. But I don't know. I liked for the most part. You know, especially the chase scene, dude. That chase scene with the speeder bikes and that was so cool. That was and the music.
Yeah.
The music was like this was my favorite score. Like during that chase scene, it was just so hype. Whenever Devin pulls up in that speeder, I'm like, okay, this is
He
my
said,
favorite part of the whole series so far.
Get
Yeah,
in. We're
it
going
was really
down
neat.
it.
I had a lot of fun with that.
We going for a
But
ride.
something to
John-
be angry about, yo, 2 boots with no boots, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that was
what we
that.
need to be angry about.
Still got the coffee, man. He still got the coffee. He's chilling. How'd you know it was him? But no, John, I was even gonna say that chase scene with the music and the visual of like the AT, you know, the LAT gunship like coming out in front. I mentioned it during the episode. Could you imagine like a Universal Studios like Harry Potter style ride, but that is the thing you sit in, you know, and it's
That
like
would be
taking you through the
insane.
streets with the
Yeah.
sound behind you.
That would be sick.
Brian, I want to ask you. Obviously,
Yeah.
you haven't watched these 2 episodes, but so far, what are your thoughts on the Maul Shadow Lord series?
I hope it wins a lot of awards, bro. I honestly think dude. I have a buddy that does animation, and he got to work on a piece of it. Dude, it's insane. I mean, again, the whole with the lightsaber battles and dude, just the sounds of the lightsabers. It's crazy, bro. I've been enjoying it. I mean, I've been slacking. Like I pick up every now and then, but like anytime I get free time, I do watch it. But dude, it's probably like one of the best things I've ever seen. Like, but then again, I've always said that about animation. Like when it comes to animation, it's hard for them to slack on because they have so much time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's so good. This is
Dude,
such
it's really
Jonathan,
good.
I have a question for you, Jongo. I know you mentioned that you were annoyed that Maul got hurt or wasn't fighting the way he should be. Do you think that the flashbacks would have been as gripping and as powerful if he was, you know, having those flashbacks completely fine? What do you think? Did you even hear me?
What was the question?
That's gonna
You
be
used
it,
too
though.
many words. It confused
Okay.
him.
Okay. You with me?
Speak
Are you
slower.
here? I know.
You
I'll
s-
I didn't know
definitely
you were
Too
talking to
many
me directly.
syllables.
I'm sorry.
So, Jungle, basically, what she wants to know with
No, I'll
the
do it. It's okay.
Okay.
I'll explain.
Yeah, let her do it.
Okay, yeah, let her be
Do
a big
you?
girl.
I know you. I know you mentioned that like you were kind of annoyed that Maul, how he was fighting, he wasn't as powerful, that he got, you know, kind of hurt, which I do agree with what you're saying. But with like the depth and how gripping those flashbacks were and kind of how he ended up at the end of that, do you think that would have been as gripping and as effective if he was completely fine? You know what I mean?
Well, here's the other thing with all that. I heard somebody, or yeah, I saw Theory read because for context, I was watching Star Wars Theory's watch party. I was like watching that with him. It's my first time ever doing that. I was like, hey, you know, if I'm gonna watch these, might as well watch them at the same time he does. Thought that would be cool. So you know, I was in there and I saw him reading some comments, and one person pointed out that like, oh, you know, he probably was starting to lose because he was like, you know, starting to get overload with emotion and everything like that, you know, watching one of his brothers die kind of a thing, you know, that, or the other guy's brother, that might have reminded him of Savage, and that started like the spiral. So I'm like, okay, that could make sense. But then Theory pointed out, like, no, Sith feed off of emotion. That's the whole point. That's what drives them to be more powerful. Is, you know, if he was to focus on those, he would have been
Well,
even stronger.
that's kind of how Vader on Mustafar got his legs chopped off. I think he was too fed up in his emotions and he didn't
True.
sense that would come.
I agree.
Yeah.
He was arrogant. He wasn't caught up in necessarily emotion rather than ego. You
He
know,
was
I should have
fighting
known
with
the Jedi were planning to
he
take over.
he
100%
was
was
like,
fighting with emotion.
I gotta
He
prove that
was
I'm better than
emotional.
this old man
Yeah,
who
he was
has
fighting with full
has.
emotion.
He's like, I gotta prove that I'm better than this old man who his whole life thought that I was never good enough and all this and that. You know, he's like, he's being all cocky. I got the high ground. Oh, I'll show him up. I'm more powerful than he could ever imagine.
How'd
But
That's
that
what got
that's
him
fighting with
killed.
emotion, right? That's still
Yeah.
fighting with emotion.
For the most part, but it was a different emotion than what we're talking about with Maul. So
Yeah.
it's like cocky versus the emotion that Maul was feeling. Maul wasn't cocky. You know, he was feeling actual, like, you know, pain, sadness. That's what makes you stronger. I feel like he could have honed in on that. But so I don't know. I thought that was a little weird. But I did like seeing it at the end, the way he ended up, like seeing Maul cry was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. But another thing,
Ever since the beginning of time, when it came to Sith, emotion has always been their downturn. Like even in the Old Republic, you want to mention like Maul being cocky. Just look at the Phantom Menace. You know, at the end of the movie, he's cocky the whole movie, by the way.
Yeah.
And then when he gets to the end, he finally stabs his master, and he's like, you know, come on, bring it on. And then he fights Obi-Wan, and he's taunting him like he's slicing the top of the pit. And it was that cockiness that kind of blinded him to the fact, oh, I just got cut in half. Okay, I lost everything again. And he falls back. But and Riley brought it up, the fact that he said, I think those Inquisitors would have wiped the floor with Maul. You know, as much as I disagree with that, I also I do think Maul.
I think it would have been a close fight, but I think he would have lost it. But go on.
I think he would have won, but in the sense of what we got in return, Maul being wounded, really, and then having that, you know, moment where he's like seeing his reflection and going through all those flashbacks, it's him being wounded is kind of like the galaxy wounding him. You know, he is at his absolute wit's end, you know, and it's time for a restart. And you see him get that passion again right at the end of that.
Yeah, I don't think the scene would have been the same unless he was in that place.
Orlando says,
I agree. I did think it was good, but I don't agree with the fact that he said, I won't let him do this to anyone else.
yeah.
That was a little weird.
Orlando says, I don't mind that Maul lost to the Inquisitors. I feel like he's in a better place now because his pain is fueling his power. His hubris would get the better of him if he beat both Inquisitors.
Yeah. Like I said,
Really
for the
well
sake
said.
of I agree with that. For the sake of story, yes. For the sake of Maul and for Maul's powers and skill, he should have beat the Inquisitors. But for this story, it makes sense for their build-up. It makes sense that he lost.
Well, the payoff is
he had to lose for this. Yes.
The payoff is his character development. Like Maul has already been like that guy from the Phantom Menace. People kind of rooted him just for the same reason they rooted for Boba Fett. He was the cool-looking dude that did a cool thing, and then all of a sudden he's gone. The Clone Wars expanded on him, gave more character development, and we got to see that over the years and years and years. But you know, as much as I don't like to see him get beaten by the Inquisitors, I kind of have to just, you know, tuck my tail and just accept, like, you know, that does make sense for his character development. It really shows the turn, but the tides are turning here.
Yeah. Bryant, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, cool. One of the things that you mentioned, and we were talking about a little bit last week, and you said you'd hop on and talk about it a bit. You know, we were talking about how like Disney animation, just especially lately, has been hitting. And you know, we were talking about one of the reasons is because they have quite a bit longer time. It seems like give your thoughts and opinions. You know, you were, like I said, you were in the chat last week and stuff. Like, kind of give your thoughts and opinions on that whole.
When it comes to
live action versus the animation side of things, you know.
Well, I mean,
I gotta go. Love you. Bye.
You know, go.
Love you. Bye.
Later, bro. I mean, it's not just with Disney. It goes anywhere. You know, it could go with DC Comics. It goes around every platform where animation. Dude, they announced season 2 because they probably already have it, right?
Yeah.
So they animation, dude. I know some people that are working on a project that's not going to come out until 2028. right? But it's because they have that much time compared to live action, and then the turnaround is not the same, bro. It's not. It's how do I say it? Well, it depends. What would you like to know about it?
Well, I guess just more like, is that with animation they have a lot more time? You saying with
Right.
live action they don't? Is that a problem with like executives and stuff? Like they need to pump the brakes and slow things
No,
down, or what?
no,
Where is
no,
the
no, no. I think where it's lacking is the fact that there's no more practical. There's
gotcha?
no more on location. There's no more, hey, pack your stuff. We're going here. We're going on location. We're going to Greece. We're going to London, etc. You know, it's more like as in it's 3D like 3D LED screens, and you can be in the mountains within a second, and then go back to the beach within 2 seconds.
Yeah,
You know, it was a hard thing learning it, especially on going off topic, but it was hard learning it when we were working on season 1 of The Mandalorian with Brandon. I think you had Brandon Wayne right on your show.
Yep.
It was the hard ask. I mean, if you were to talk to him again, ask him how hard it was because we had LED panels, all right, and then we had panels over him, but all that light kept reflecting on his helmet. So we had to learn how to freaking move like different types of lighting. Dude, it would take us like 16, 17 hours just to get like one shot. And then the thing about those, the volume they call it, is that it gets so hot in there because it's, you know, they're LED screens.
Yeah.
So in between takes, we would open the elephant doors, cut, close it again, because dude, it'll get just so hot in there. But I think when it comes to live action, yeah, they do slack on. And then, granted, yeah, they do. The executives do have a lot to pick on with that kind of stuff, rather than animation, where it's just, I think it's just straight from the core when it comes to Dave Filoni. You know.
Yeah. So you think like things could be fixed live actions side of things if they kind of went more back to practical effects, or
It's kind of hard now. I mean, you can't just, oh, I have an idea and I'm a green light it. It
yeah,
doesn't work that way anymore. You know, I don't think it, even when George had it, why do you think he did it on his own? Because he knew coming to LA, coming to Hollywood, that it wasn't gonna go his way because of how there's people that buy. Look who bought Warner Brothers Discovery. You tell me when the hell have they made a freaking live action movie?
right?
Right.
Yeah,
And it happens time and time, like to where these you know, soda companies, cable companies are buying these studios and have no imagination, and I think that's what's killing when it comes to live action, and it's
gotcha.
hurting. It's really hurting Star
The
Wars in that sense.
remasters and remakes have definitely
Yes.
flooded the market as of the last half decade specifically. But I mean, we were talking about this a couple, live streams ago. I said live action compared to animation. With animation already having the assets, you don't even have to focus your efforts on getting
No,
costumes and filming on set or using them.
nothing.
You already have all the assets. You are in the playground, and all you gotta do is focus all of your efforts on that story. That's, I
Dude,
think.
and yeah, I mean, I see it all the time because I have a industrial light and magic, like where I work at, and dude, those guys when they're working, dude, I don't know what they call it, but it looks like a big ass iPad, and they're just drawing, dude. They're like chilling, right? I'm like, fuck, that looks cool because they're just doing takes, and then they cut it, then they do storyboards, they call them. They draw them out, and then they go to like they piece it all together. They do like a slight screening. We
Like
can't do
this,
that with live action. Something
like
like that.
this.
Yeah. But like a big ass screen. Yeah. Exactly.
That's cool.
That was used in making the show, by the way. Actual
Yeah.
storyboards from Gendy. So it's like, yeah, you have a different disconnect there, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, when it comes to that kind of stuff, yeah, it's hurting, but it's hurting everywhere.
Yeah,
It's hurting everywhere. It's not just Star Wars. It's hurting
for sure.
every show. I mean, basically any movie you can think of is because of, put it like this, any movie that came after The Mandalorian season 1 was probably made in the volume.
Wow. Yeah.
Unless it's Christopher Nolan, because he actually, when I worked on his movie, I think it was called Tenet, he actually used this film. You know, he
Yeah.
runs film. He runs film, and he doesn't believe in that kind of shit. When they were running, man, I'm going off topic here, but the guy that was running the movie, like when he was screening it, I recognized his jacket. I was like, oh shit, you worked on The Dark Knight. He's like, yeah. I'm like, back in the day. I was like, oh cool. I'm like, how was that like? It's like Christopher Nolan would bring these big ass freaking movie freaking projectors, and then we would film the roll and we'll just start rolling it. Now I just pop it in there like it's a disc. I'm like, shit. Even a lot of people are hurting like everywhere.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that they moved on from that because, I mean, especially with like the practical stuff, like you're saying, yes, it costs a lot more time, costs a lot more money, it's a lot more time. But as fans, you feel that, right? When you're watching something, you feel the difference, right?
Well, I'll give you this much. When we did the Mandalorian and Grogu, it was kind of fun because a fan did it. Jon Favreau is a fan of it.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or not, that's your opinion. But he did it as a fan. He did stop motion. He did practical. Dude, there was
Yeah.
so much time to play, you know, and it was
Yeah.
actually fun. It felt fun, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, despite that, it was like 15 minutes away from me, like where we filmed it. Dude, it was fun because we actually felt like it was boys and their toys, you know.
Yeah. And that's one thing that I know I watched an interview with Jon Favreau that he mentioned is this Mandalorian Grogu movie, they had more time than normal that because it wasn't a show, that they were able to do a lot of those things, to make a lot of the practical robots and the effects and the scenery and stuff. It was a lot more practical.
They have a YouTube video of Adam Savage going to
Yeah.
a warehouse with Jon Favreau, and
I need to
there's
check that out.
dude,
So many
that
practical
whole
sets.
warehouse
Yeah,
is
yeah,
loaded with
It is.
real
But
aliens and shit.
Think about it. Think about it. When Jon Favreau walks into there, it's like walking into your room and you see your collectibles, right? That's
Yeah.
probably what he feels.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
showing you cool stuff like,
Yeah.
oh, there's my little mini scale N1
Yeah.
starfighter. We use that for close-ups. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
dude, doing that N1, dude, it was, man, I could go off the rails for fucking hours, but doing that N1, bro, it was sick because it was like an actual N1, right? But what you don't see is like the cockpit was probably like 4 feet, and fucking Brandon Wayne is like 6 something, bro. You know? But it was cool because we had to build like a rig to bring it up, so that way he can stand on it like directly, so you know his freaking feet are not broken. But it was cool because even when Doug Chain went in it, dude, it looked like a freaking Disneyland ride because of the volume, and then he felt like he was actually, you know, riding it.
Yeah.
So it was.
That's cool.
They still had
it was
had
fun.
it scaled. They still had the cockpit scaled to Jake Lloyd's size. I see.
Dude, it was small.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
small, but no, yeah. I mean, when it came to doing that, I mean, you can't be practical, bro. I mean, look at. I haven't seen Andor, so don't chew my ass for it. But look at Andor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Look at Andor. I mean, I was
Yeah.
just in London and I visited the locations. I'm like, dude, this is sick that people are still using it. But I
Barbican
guess
Center.
it comes with the budget, you know, and then that's when I feel like they're green lighting projects that shouldn't have that much of a big budget.
Yep. 100%. Yeah. BP, Pop, I want to ask you guys, where do you think, obviously next week is the last 2 episodes for this season. Where do you think it goes? Where do you think we end up? Because obviously there's going to be a season 2. They already announced it. Like, where do you think things end?
Well, for me, I think one of the Inquisitors dies. Daki dies. She goes with Maul. I don't know if they're going to be holding hands, but it's going to kind of seem like the scene of the Acolyte.
Yeah.
Where both of them are going together. And then maybe, just maybe, maybe this is just me. We get a 15 seconds on screen of Vader and Palpatine.
No.
And that's it. That's it.
No.
Why is BP saying no? I want to hear this. Oh, wait, BP, before you answer it,
What? What is that?
I'm gonna tease you, bro. I'm gonna tease you because you don't. It's waiting for you, bro.
Oh. I need to go get that today.
All
I need to get that.
right, carry on.
Oh, I can't wait to get that. All right. What was the question? What are we doing? What
About
called,
Vader
where we
and
going?
an Emperor
Yeah,
showing
same.
up at the end, like Pop thinks.
I had to throw him off a bit.
Well, before I get into that, as far as where the show's going, uh, I think it's very interesting that 99% of the crap we talked about the first round, none of it's even like anywhere close to becoming a thing.
Yeah.
We all expected Daki to die pretty early. We expected her to already be with Maul by now. We expected at least one of the Inquisitors to be dead, and we expected Vader to somehow be involved heavily by now. Um, None of that has happened. I think that makes for a great show. It's this one thing in art is it works in art, magic, music, movies, all kinds of stuff. Is to kind of like um, divert your expectations, make you look.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know how to say it, but they make you look here while everything's happening over here.
Yeah.
And
So
Sleight of hand.
this whole time, what do you
subvert
even
your
know?
expectations. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all assumed. I mean, I don't want to be this guy, but I never really assumed it because I just didn't really care to. But a lot of people did assume that Devin was going to be Maul's apprentice right away, and obviously we can see that's what Maul wants. But we don't even know if that's 100% going to happen yet.
It's
Mhm.
just
That
too
could be
obvious.
just that could just be a tease that they're playing with. We don't know. It is Dave Filoni and Sam Witwer and kind of some of the best modern Star Wars writers we have. So you
If not
never
the
know what they
best,
could be
I
doing.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And as far as Vader, I, in my soul, believe that the boys know that it just won't work. Vader cannot be involved in this. It just doesn't
I
make
don't think
sense
so.
as to
No.
why Vader. We would need to see the Grand Inquisitor before we see Vader, in my opinion. And I think Sidious as a cameo was a very nice touch. They did it very well. They haven't like and Andor kind of did the same thing. Andor season 2, they teased Sidious a lot and kind of like finally mentioned him big time at the end, and I thought that was done very well. And I think they're doing the same thing where they know they have some of the two most powerful characters in the whole franchise active right now, and they're just not gonna use them and abuse them the way people want. And to be honest with you, I think it's the opposite of fans. I think the fan service is not having them fight, having them meet and do all that.
Because don't you
Honestly,
think it'll kind of take the spotlight off of Maul if they bring out Vader?
it's not just that. I've mentioned it a few times, but there's two things that my mind go through is I don't want to see if Maul and Vader fight, there's no way Maul survives. And
No.
we know where Maul goes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yep.
we
Right.
know Maul is no matter what happens in this series, spoiler alert, Maul survives. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and if they fight, that
Spoiler.
means Maul was able to survive Vader, which again just keeps diluting Vader. Sorry, they gotta put my headphones on charge.
I think
Find
they
the
do a
thing.
twist, and Devin dies, and Daki becomes the
But
apprentice.
but yeah, I feel like that just keeps diluting Vader more and more, and I just
Yeah.
don't think that's smart. And I think Vader should be treated kind of like I think he is treated. Not anyone should be allowed to write for Vader. There's very like maybe two people in the world who should be able to write for Vader, and it's Dave Filoni and George Lucas, in my opinion, right
Hmm.
now.
And Charles Soule,
Yeah,
Imperial
yeah,
Machine.
and the books, yeah, for the books, of course,
Yep.
yeah, and
Yep.
some of the Vader comics are peak. I will admit that some of the Vader comics are peak, but as far as the actual set in stone story of Vader needs to be treated very, very biblical, very what's the
Yeah.
word?
I think it's a
Reverently.
fragile thing.
Reverently.
You gotta be really careful with Vader. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
That's a big character, bro. It's
and like I said, Maul and Vader are both products of Palpatine's plan, and Maul resembles the beginning, and Vader resembles the end. And unfortunately, the sequels kind of fucking retconned that whole idea.
Yeah.
But Maul and Vader are literally products of Palpatine's plan, and they cannot ever be like. If anything, they would team up to work together, and that's even
Yeah.
stupid. You get
My-
what I'm
all,
saying?
my question
all
is-
of the all of the one-off villains for the prequels. In each of the movies, they introduce a new big baddie of the prequels. One's lightsaber wielding big baddie that equivalates or equals to what Vader becomes. Right? Maul is that undying anger and rage that the Sith have. Dooku
Mhm.
is the denial of the Jedi, and Grievous is the alien in the droid shell. You know, they all have a piece of what Vader fully becomes. So I get what you're saying. Like it's like Vader meeting the beginning doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And you're preaching to the choir, man. I totally agree with you. We've had this conversation before, but Vader just in the modern day, Vader is just he's a bitch, man. He's just used as a show queen. And like, I'll get you next time. Like, no, dude. Show him sparingly. He is the baddie. Like the story of Star Wars 1 through 6 is the tragedy of Anakin Skywalker. Point blank period.
You know who got Vader really really on point to me was not the second game. Was it Fallen Order? The first one.
Fallen Order is the first one.
Yeah, where he comes out and kind of like scares the shit out of him.
Oh
And
yeah, she hears him
only
coming,
reason
and
why
like
he
her
escapes
eyes
is
like-
because she sacrifices herself. Yeah. So Vader, that right there is almost perfect. Like it showed kind of why he's scary.
Yeah.
But even then though, Vader wouldn't allow Cal Kestis to just get a lightsaber wound, like a little kind of right in the side. No, dude, Vader would freaking force that crap through him, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I did say they're gonna show Vader and Palpatine at the end. Doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna use Vader. It could be a situation where Vader sees what's going on and says, "Do you want me to take care of it?" And Palpatine says, "No, there's somebody else that can take care
Yeah,
of it."
that could be good
Or
too.
does,
For
does
fan
Maul,
service.
does
For
Maul
fan
know at this
service.
point who Darth Vader is and about Darth Vader? Or could it be at the end of the season, maybe he sees like a hologram of Vader or something like that, and he's like Palpatine's new apprentice, new puppet, and is like, it brings back more of those emotions that he was fighting through, like not only was I thrown aside, but now he's got someone else, and it rages him even more,
Right.
and just seeing a hologram or something of it, or them together or something,
Yeah. I mean, we did see the poster.
Yeah.
So as far as we know, he's in the show.
Yeah.
But also in the sense of what BP said though, like seeing Palpatine in the flashback is good taste because Palpatine has more to do with Maul than Maul has to do with Vader. It just doesn't make any sense.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes next week. I think obviously we have a season 2, so there's going to be some sort of cliffhanger. What that cliffhanger is, I'm not sure. This last cliffhanger for like episode 6 into 7 was great. We all thought when that Merrick was kneeling, oh, it's got to be Vader or Palpatine. I don't know. I don't think it was. I think it was. Yeah, it might have been the other Inquisitor. Even if it was, like, we didn't see who that other person was on the other end. Great cliffhanger there. Like, I think it's going to kind of be the same thing. We're going to get some massive cliffhanger, and there's going to be, obviously, like we're doing now with the next 2 episodes, there's going to be a ton of speculation on that cliffhanger. But I'm excited to see where this thing goes. I love this show, I think we all do.
Yeah,
but
it's probably like the best thing. I mean, in my eyes, that they've brought out in a really long time, And again, it could be fan service for whatever character that they may use, but dude, we're all here for it at the end, And I'm wondering if they're gonna. I don't know, so don't ask me questions. I'm wondering if they're gonna announce or give maybe like a trailer or something in celebration for season 2.
That would be cool. That would
yeah,
be
for
cool.
sure. I think celebration.
Yeah, I mean, it only makes sense, right?
Celebration for sure.
Yeah,
They're gonna have a Darth Maul, probably Shadow Lord panel, and then they're gonna give us a poster, and then they're gonna say, "Hey, you guys want to see a clip?" And we're gonna be like,
Yeah. I kind of piggybacking off of what you were saying, Brian. Like, to me, like, this is the first time I've been trying to think back in a long while where, like, it doesn't just have the name Star Wars, but it feels like Star Wars again.
It does, and again, it could be like, maybe because I at least I can speak for myself. I could speak for most of us here, but we all grew up with Maul, right? And to me, I'm like, dude, like that, wherever they take them, I'm like, I'm gonna watch it regardless. Cause I mean, dude,
Yeah.
I have them friggin' blasted on my friggin' hand,
Yep.
but it's just more like as in, it's a character that we all know and love. But I just hope they maybe when they do announce season 2 or whatever it is, cliffhanger they give us at the end, I hope they ease us into something good.
Yep. Yeah. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes here before we probably close up and get off for the night. But I want to hear each of I know we kind of speculate a little bit as far as a few of us did where it ends up. Pop gave kind of his idea where he thinks things might end up. But I'd like to hear from everyone kind of your, I guess, prediction for where this ends up. Since JT, you're next over to me. I'll start with you. Kind of where do you think season 1 ends?
Well, I can't really say really too much where it ends in my eyes. I don't really know because what we just seen was Maul's focus being shifted. The revenge has changed, and I've said this a couple lives before. I don't think he's focusing on Kenobi's revenge, man. In the Clone Wars, he already exacted that with Satine. He already kind of got his lick in. But now that the galaxy's kind of rooting against him in his view, and even in those flashbacks, like he's reliving every single trauma point, that hurt him the worst. And he just has a tear and he says, it's okay. It's okay. And then he gets up with the most main character energy drive. He's limping in the tunnel like Jack Torrance from The Shining, man. Like he's kind of reminding me of Scion, man. Too angry to die.
Yeah.
And I like to see that. It's like it's the ultimate underdog story. It's hard to not root for him, even though he is, the pseudo bad guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Twin Sons, how about you, man?
As for predictions, I have no idea. Like,
yeah, same.
I was thinking about it with I had a couple minutes to think. It could go so many different directions, and I think I would be happy with so many outcomes. But I couldn't put like a single one of like, if I were writing, this is what I would want to see, or this is what I would want to see the most. I'm just happy with the overall direction so far with this. It's not even it is a pure like revenge arc at this point.
What would you be disappointed to see?
I would be disappointed to see we touched on it earlier, some of the heavy names getting involved. Anything more than a cameo, like an appearance or a name drop or something like that would kind of be disappointing for the same reasons we've touched on earlier. But I would also be disappointed if they shift the tone of the show for any reason. Right now, it feels very emotionally charged when it focuses on Maul. The first few episodes, it seemed, again, more cool, calm, collected. Now it's a lot more anger driven, and I really enjoyed that out of the last couple episodes. I want to see that. I don't want them to shift the tone of his character. I don't want them to. I would be upset if we get any character assassinations like that. We've even for new characters that are just introduced in the show. I feel
we
like we
protect Impy Shiny
job.
at all costs.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel like they've done an amazing job at introducing us to these characters and getting us attached to them for any number of reasons on any different level for Riley, Devin, Daki, Lawson, Maul, all of Maul's cronies. It's like I don't want them to make any character sacrificing, like not like a final stand scene. That would be cool, sure. But like sacrificing the character itself for whatever reason. That's what I would be disappointed at. But I'm not worried about that at all. I think the direction so far has not given me any concern for that. I don't know. I'm pleasantly surprised to just sit back and like smile and really enjoy new Star Wars content.
Yeah, that's great. Pop, you said you think it ends in some type of like Sidious or Vader kind of being shown in some way, shape, or form. You're muted, brother.
God.
Pop is muted, and I don't think he knows. There he is. Oh wait, there he is.
Like I said, we're gonna get like the ending of Acolyte
Oh
with
no.
Devin and Maul together, kind of like letting us know season 2 is gonna be them together. Daki dies, and I just feel that we're gonna see Palpatine and Maul, but that's it. It doesn't mean that necessarily it's just a fan service. We want to be able to see like, oh my god, they're there, even though we know we're there. We know the timeline.
Yeah.
But I don't
Mhm.
feel like it's gonna be something that leads into speculation Maul versus Darth Vader, or maybe they do that on purpose. Maybe say, we're gonna drop Maul because we want fans to think that season 2 they're gonna fight, but they're not really gonna fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Empress?
I think there's gonna be a cliffhanger with Devin on which direction she takes. I'm curious. I know do we know anything about what season 2 is gonna be about?
I don't think
No.
so.
No, I don't think they. I don't even think they. No, I don't think so yet. I'll find out. I'll let you guys know.
All
But I doubt
right.
it. But I doubt
Because
it.
there's still so much set
Yeah.
up for her where she could go either way. I'm kind of curious what happens with Lawson and Riley, and I feel like Lawson's ex-wife with the Empire. I don't know. I feel like there's more to that story. I think Devin's gonna leave off on a cliffhanger. I'm
Yeah.
just really excited to see Maul unleash with the calm, cool, collected, with his rage, working through his trauma. Like that version of him, I'm really, really excited to see. So I'm curious where that leaves us.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I kind of with you on that. Like I feel like I want to see what happens with Devin, because there are moments where she gives in to her rage, it seems like, and she just lets herself go and she just gets so angry. And then there are moments where, she's talking to Riley and she puts her hand on his shoulder and it's like, fear is a natural thing, but we can't let it control us. And I'm like, but just a little bit of
Nah,
okay.
she already showed her way when she started stealing stuff, bro.
Yeah.
She's on that edge.
Yeah,
She's
100%.
on that edge, man. Like,
but I want to
she
see.
don't want to listen to Doc.
No.
Would it be crazy if she kills Daki at the end? Oh,
Yeah, that's
my
what we were.
God.
Yeah. But I want to see.
By accident. She's like fighting, and all of a sudden she's like, and Daki dies.
Are you talking about like the Old Republic trailer with Artan killing his brother? He's like fighting him for the throne. He's like, shh, and then his eyes turn from yellow to, normal color. And they go like,
You heard it first.
Crap.
Yep.
Devin kills Daki. Ricky said it. Popped about it. Collector. I get credit.
Seriously though, like if she does turn, I want to see a full turn. Like we talked about before, I want to see a full turn. I don't want to see like this redemption arc of her. I want to see her turn if she turns.
Or maybe the death of Daki does something to her.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about that in some earlier.
Yeah. I mean, look at Anakin. He killed all the Tusken Raiders, even the freaking dogs.
Yep. Yep. BP,
Imagine
how about you, man?
music, and then she's like, her eyes are like this.
To be honest, for me,
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna
Mom.
slow things down. It seems like I don't
Good
know
answer.
if they're gonna start exploring. It seems like they're headed towards the solo stuff. Dryden Voss, Pike Syndicates, the real like Maul Shadow Lord, the stuff I thought they were really gonna start exploring from the beginning. It was his rise in that underworld and his connections to all those people. And if you do the math, it's only 4 hours worth of content for this season. So it's like getting
Is
4
it?
hours of like it's 30 minutes per episode, right? Or 5 hours. It's 5
Oh, you're
weeks, 30
right.
minutes per
Yeah.
episode, 2
Yeah.
episodes. So it's only 5
Yeah.
hours of content. So this show's almost set up to be 3, 4, 5 seasons. in my opinion, honestly, with the pacing they're doing, and now there's two, maybe three storylines. We're trying to figure out what the Inquisitors are trying to get after. There's Daki and Devin, and now there's Maul with Dryden Voss. So now there's story split into three. Oh, and then we have Riley and his dad. So there's four storylines now that we have to keep up with, and I don't think that's gonna all wrap up in season 2
Yeah,
in 5 hours. You get what
that's
I'm saying?
true. Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, so this show's almost set up to be 3-4 seasons long, and I think Devin might be like season 3. Devin turning might be season 3. We've been waiting for this for 3-4 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
really good at
Now,
writing.
I
guys.
honestly
We
would probably
can't-
like that better.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
good at writing. They're not just gonna give us everything now, especially
Right.
knowing how the success behind the show. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know,
No.
what I mean? We
No,
can-
I
Yeah,
think that's very logical, 100%. Like if they had in their mind that it's at least 3 to 5 seasons, like they're gonna pace themselves. They're not, like you said, they're not gonna give us everything in the one season. It's gonna be a gradual thing. I like that. That's a good point.
You know what I think it is? I think there's a lot of people that are understanding that Vader's not as chopped out as he, used to feel like. So they're like, hey, remember that Maul guy? We're going to slow burn you with him instead.
Mhm.
It may connect better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%, 100%. Bryant, again, I know you haven't seen this, but what do you the last 2 episodes? But what do you think?
No, I mean, I agree with BP, dude. I mean, it looks like they can, like he said, like it can go to like 4 or 5 maybe seasons of it, but how long would that be and how long would that take? I don't know, because how long did it take them to release this, or how long do we know that they've been working on it, right? But dude, I kind of like not knowing and just going with it, because I would much rather just keep my opinions and my thoughts, and then just go with it,
Yeah,
But
yeah,
other than that, dude, I'm really enjoying it, bro. I feel like the only bad part about it,
Oh, Pop's gotta
the
go.
way
Bye,
that I
Pop.
can't enjoy it, I feel like a
Oof.
kid.
We lost
I feel like
something.
a kid that can't have his cereal bowl with his fucking milk and watch it in front of me, Like
Yeah.
I used to watch Jackie Chan's Adventures or something like that. Like, I
Yeah.
wish I could, bro, because that's how bad I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
It's really, really good. But I just hope they close it out well. And if it's only 2 seasons, I hope they do it right, because it's up until now, I think it's living up to whatever it is that they wanted to bring out, bro. It's really, really good.
it is 100%. I agree.
Where's Pop?
Um,
I had a question for him, but I think he's
He
gone.
had to leave for the evening. He put in the chat, "Bye, everyone." I think he had to leave for
Bummer.
the evening.
Oh crap! Hold up, I can't hear anymore. Did my
We can hear you. Are you there?
Oh, we can hear you.
Can you hear it? We can hear you.
Charge.
Uh-oh. He said too much about the volume.
He
Now
said
there's
too much. Yep.
cyber
He's
attack,
being silenced.
No.
The mouse is gonna get him.
The mouse is on the prowl.
His
He's gonna
room
get-
just goes dark, and then you just see 2 ears hide. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say a bunch of dudes in suits
guys, we
and
got
then Mickey Mouse ears show up at the door.
You look mighty scared. Oh,
You just hear in the background, gorge.
Yo.
Mouse police.
He's getting mouse tooled.
Rest in peace, Bryant.
Oh man, that's funny. Let's see.
Am I back on?
Yep, you're back on. You're good.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
I couldn't hear
Um,
anything.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I think Bryant had to take off. So, or not Bryant, but Pop had to take off. So,
I mean, I got to take off soon too, but I got an early flight. But dude, I mean, well, whenever I can, I'll jump on. But man,
heck yeah. Appreciate you
it's
jumping on,
cool. It's cool seeing it as a fan, and it's cool seeing how people react. Because dude, there's the people. Just know this, guys. The people that make it are fucking fans themselves. At the end of the day,
Absolutely.
and then the people that work behind the scenes, the people that you don't see, dude, they're the ones probably enjoying it more than the freaking than the actors themselves.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
Sam Witwer is a fucking fan, dude. Straight up.
He is.
It was
He is
because he
100%.
was a fan, is how he's involved in Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Yes. And Brian, we want to shout out you and then all the people that you work with and all that for all the work you do behind the scenes on these Star Wars projects that we either love or complain about online all the time. You guys do a lot of awesome
bro.
work, and I appreciate that.
Of course, I complain about it too, but I can't give you anything. But Ahsoka season 2 is gonna be badass, bro.
Okay, all right, we heard it here. It's gonna be
Looking forward
sweet.
to it.
It's
Heck
gonna be
yeah,
good.
I'm looking forward to that one as well.
Live action Clone Wars, live action Clone
Right?
Wars, live action Clone
It's
Yeah.
really, really good.
All right, guys, join us next week, same time as usual, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. We'll be back on for the last 2 episodes of season 1 of Maul Shadow Lord. Guys, go follow all these guys. JT Lovecraft is on, not on Instagram, but he's on YouTube and TikTok. Go follow him. Twin Sons Hermit, Instagram, TikTok. I think you're on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And YouTube as well. Empress, Instagram, and YouTube. All
And
the fun
TikTok.
stuff. BP and TikTok. There you go. BP. Go follow him on YouTube. He and whatnot. If you guys are into Star Wars cards and stuff, go follow that man.
His name is Battle Packs,
DP.
not BP.
Better reply back to me, bro.
I love it. And then Bryant, tell people where they can follow you.
That's a great question. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
I know I'm on Instagram, but I focus a lot on TikTok because I just like.
Okay.
I know it's weird. I like recording my freaking collectibles.
Heck yeah.
It's weird, but
That's where I
No,
saw
it's
your
not weird.
stuff,
We love
right?
seeing that
You
stuff.
and me, brother.
Fucking
We're all
weird
weird
as fuck.
here. We're a bunch of
Clips of
weirdos.
it.
Yo.
The
Quick
West
little glimpse.
Stars.
Fucking
Hell
all the way
yeah.
down. But yeah,
Love it.
these bad boys, they'll probably get buried with me.
Buried with, dude, buried with
I
you
don't
like
know
this.
my handler name off the back, but I mean I'll send it to you and then just
Yeah.
But I mean
Absolutely.
I'm mainly on I like TikTok, bro.
And you guys will see him again. He'll pop up on other shows and stuff as well. So he's one of the homies. So guys,
I'll be
really
back.
appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys being on here. Pop, shout out to Pop. Go follow him on YouTube as well and Instagram. Appreciate him. Jungle Fett as well, who made a quick appearance. I mean, if you don't, that's okay. That's
No,
all
I
right.
follow him already. Yeah, I love his TikTok.
Yeah, he's good stuff.
Yep.
So appreciate you guys. Have a good night, and may the force be with you
Yes, sir.
always.
Well, what have we here? Now, this podcast is something that belongs in the clouds.
And we're back.